Hello students, I am Mr. Rohan Chaukule and today we are here to study the basic concept of stack. As in the first lecture of data structure, we have studied the basic concept of stack, that is what is meant by stack. So basically a stack, here I have written the definition. So basically a stack is a list of elements in which an element may be inserted or deleted only at one end, and that end is called as top of the stack. So what is meant by stack? So in case of stack, whatever insertion and deletion is carried out from one end only, and that end is called as top of the stack. Basically this stack is one of the data structure which is used to store the elements in a particular manner. So this is a simple stack. So we have one real life example related to stack, is that is we have considered we have a stack of dishes. So just consider this, and in this stack I will simply place the dishes. So while inserting dish, so first I will insert dish from this one side. So I will place first dish over here. Okay, this is my first dish. Then I will place second dish. Okay, the whatever insertion is carried out from this end only. Okay, so this is second dish, and suppose I will put the third dish. Okay, whatever insertion of dish is there, this insertion is carried out from this one end only. Okay, and this end is called as top of the stack. Okay, as the definition implies, the stack is a list of elements in which element may be inserted or deleted from one end, that end is called as top. So as I have discussed that insertion is carried out from this end. Now I want to remove one dish. So from which way I am going to remove? Obviously this is a stack, so obviously first I will remove this third dish first. Okay, so insertion is carried out from one end, and from same end I am removing the dish. So I will remove first third dish, then I will remove the second, then I will remove the first dish. Okay, so again deletion is also carried out from the same end, that end is also called as top. So I think it is clear that this is a stack, and insertion and deletion in case of stack is carried out from one end, and that end is called as top of the stack. And from this I think it is clear that, or we can also give another name to the stack. Or what name we can give to the stack? This stack is also called as last in first out. Last in first out. What it means? What is meant by last in first out? So whichever element is inserted last will come out first. So in this case I have inserted one first dish at first, then I inserted second number dish, and then I inserted third number dish. So at the last I have inserted this third number dish. Now if I want to remove which dish I'm going to remove, obviously I'm going to remove this third dish, that is whichever inserted at the last I will remove at the first. That's why this is called as last in first out, or alternative name we are having, that is first in last out. It is first in last out. The stack is also called as first in last out, that is whichever element we are going to insert first will get removed at the last. That means here in this case I have inserted this first dish, okay, this one number dish at the first, so I will remove that dish at the end, or at the last of the or at the last. So this is a simple concept of stack. So in this stack, insertion and deletion of element is carried out from one end, and that end is called as top of the stack. So this I have shown one simple example where I have the stack of dishes, and whatever insertion and deletion is carried out from one end, and that end is called as top. So in the stack is also called as last in first out or first in last out. Okay, so basically whatever insertion and deletion is there, whatever insertion is carried out and deletion is carried out, there is one separate name given for this operation. So first we are going to, if we are going to perform the insertion operation, then we are not going to call that is insert element into stack. So rather than calling insert, we are having one another term that it is called as push. Okay, so basically this push term is used to insert an element into stack. Okay, and we are having the second term, that term is called as pop. Okay, so what the pop means? Pop is a term which is used to delete an element from the stack. So these two terms, push and pop, are used only with stack, and these terms are not used with other data structure. Okay, so remember that this push and pop, these two terms are used only with stack, not with the other data structure. So what is mean by push? Push means insert an element into stack, and the pop term is used to delete an element from stack. Okay, so remember that in push means insertion and pop means deletion of an element from stack. So these are the two terms used in stack only. So just consider one simple example so you will understand the concept. So here I will represent one array. So as we know that array is a continuous memory allocation of same data types. So here we will get the continuous memory allocation. So here I am having one array, or it is we can also call it, it's a linear array. Okay, having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 elements. I will give the name of this array as a stack. So stack, in this case stack is a linear array having 8 elements. Okay, suppose now I am going to insert one element. Suppose I will insert A over here. Okay, initially no element was there. So in that case, if no element is there, then in that case our value of top is 0. If no element is there, then value of top is 0. If now I have inserted one element A, so now my value of top becomes 1. So top will point to this first location. Okay, if I again insert one element, then again the value of top will increase, top becomes 2. Okay, and at the second position I will add the next element, and so on. I am going to insert one element in the stack. So if I insert one more element, then value of top becomes 3. Then D, E, F. So in this case, what is value of top? So in this case, top will point to this 6th location. Okay, so the insertion is carried out from one end only. Okay, now suppose I want to remove one element from the stack. So how I am going to remove one element from the stack? So simple, or not how I am going to remove, but which element I am going to remove now. So in this case I will remove the A or F. Here what I said, here stack is nothing but last in first out. Lastly I have inserted this F, so I will remove F first, and as I remove the F, my value of top will get decreased. Top will point to 5th location. If I remove the E, then my top will point to 4th location. Okay, similarly when we insert element, value of top will increase by 1, and if I insert element, the value of top will increase by 1, and if I remove element from stack, then value of top will decrease by 1. Okay, so this is a simple way to represent of stack. Okay, I hope you understand this basic concept of the stack. That is how we are going to insert an element, how we are going to remove an element. So in this case, we cannot simply delete B. Okay, so to delete B, first we have to remove F, then we have to remove E, then we have to remove D, then we have to remove C, and after removing all these 4 elements, we'll remove B. We cannot directly remove B. Okay, so one by one we have to remove elements. So this is about this general concept related to the stack. Now, how we are going to represent stack with the help of array, or simple you can also call it as a array representation of stack. So generally while representing stack in a computer, various ways are used. Basically one-way list or linear array technique is used. Okay, so in this lecture series, unless until stated or unless until I implied, each of our stack will be implemented with the help of linear array only. Okay, so unless until I will say all the representation is carried out or will be carried out with the help of linear array only. So in this case, as I said, so same I am going to explain over here, that is array representation of stack. So for that, what we have to do, simply we have to draw one array. Okay, so this is our linear array, and again same, I will give the name stack as an array. Then these are the indexing for the array. Okay, so total 6 elements we can insert in this array. Next, so this is a basic general concept of array. So as I said initially, so in case of this this array representation of stack, we are going to deal with the 2 terms. Okay, which are the 2 terms? Okay, the first term is called as top. Okay, so what is this top? So basically this top is nothing but it is a pointer variable which contain the location of the top element of the stack. Okay, so what is this top? So basically this top is nothing but it is a pointer variable which contain the location of the top element, okay, of the stack. So initially, now consider this example. If you look over here, there is no element present in the stack. So when there is no element present, the value of top is 0. Okay, so when value of top is 0, or when top is equals to null, when value of top is equals to 0, or when value of top is equals to null, what it indicates? It indicates that your stack is empty. Okay, so this is a condition for empty stack, that is if the value of top is equals to 0 or value of top is equals to null, it indicates your stack is empty. Okay, so this is a empty stack. Okay, no element is present over here, so this stack is empty. And what is top? Top is nothing but it is a pointer variable which contain the location of top element of the stack. So this is the first term we are using. The second term we'll discuss later. So in this case, if I insert one element, suppose I insert one element A. As in previous case, I have also inserted the same element. Here I will insert one element A. So if I insert one element, so before insertion of one element, what we have to do? We have to increase the value of top by 1. So here initially the value of top was 0. So before insertion we have to increase the value of top by 1. So top becomes 1, and at the first position we have to insert the new element. So now top will point over here. Okay. Next. Now I want to insert one more element. So what I have to do? I have to increase the value of top by 1. Top becomes 2, and at the second position I will insert the second element. Then again the same as I said in previous case also. I will increase the value of top by 1. Top becomes 3, and at the third position I will insert the next element. Okay. So how many elements you can insert in this array? Okay, basically here visually we can see that total 6 elements we can insert in this case. But somewhere we also come to know that how many elements should be inserted in this array. So for that, or to represent how many maximum number of elements we can insert in this array, we have one another term which is called as max stack. Okay, so what this max stack variable does, or what this max stack variable represent, a variable max stack, it gives a maximum number of elements that can be held by this stack. So what this max stack represent? This max stack represent the maximum number of elements that can be held by stack. So in this case, how many maximum number of elements this stack will hold, or stack will hold? This will hold maximum 6 elements. So the max stack is 6. So basically in this case we have to remember these two terms. First term is top and second one is max stack. So max stack represents the maximum number of elements that can be held by stack. So here we can insert maximum 6 elements. So here I have inserted 3 elements. Then I will increase the value of top by 1. Top become 4. Then I will insert one more element at the 4th location. Then I will increase the value of top by 1. Top becomes 5. I will insert one more element at the 5th position. Then top becomes 6. I will insert one more element at the 6th position. Okay. Now is it possible to increase? It is possible to insert one more element in this stack? No, because in this case our stack is full. So how you are come to know that our stack is full? Because the value of top is reached to max stack. Okay, so value of top is also 6 and value of max stack is also 6. So this means that your stack is full. So what is condition for to check whether stack is full or not? So if top is equal to max stack, what it represents? It represents your stack is full in case of this linear array. Okay, so this is a condition to check whether stack is full or not. If top is equal to max stack, it means there is no more space to insert new element, that is your stack is full. So if your top is max stack, your stack is full. So this is the use of this max stack variable. So I think you understand all these concepts. So just recall what we have studied till now. So basically we have studied the definition of stack. So stack is nothing but it is a list of elements in which insertion and deletion is carried out from one end, that is called as top end. So I have shown one simple example, okay, of stack of dish. Again we also called stack as a last in first out or first in last out. Again for insertion and deletion we use the two terms. The terms are called as push and pop, and these two terms are basically used in case of stack only. Okay, this in the other data structure we are not going to use these two terms. So push means insertion and pop means deletion of an element from stack. So here I have shown one, this is called as array representation of stack. This is the array representation. Here we have used linear array. So total 6 number elements are there. So in terms of in case of linear array, we are having two terms, so that we have to use. So first term is top. This top is nothing but it contains it is a pointer variable which contains the location of top element of the stack, and second variable is there, that is called as max stack. The max stack, it gives the maximum number of elements that can be held by stack. So in this case, if top is equals to 0 or top is equals to null, it means that your stack is empty. And when the value of top is equal to max stack, then in that case it indicates that your stack is full. So here if you look over here, the value of top is also 6. Value of top is also 6, and the value of max stack is also 6. So both are representing the same location. It means that your stack is full. Okay, so I hope you understand the basic concept of stack. So in the next lecture we are going to study the algorithm or basic concept of push and pop. So how we are going to insert element in stack, how we are going to remove an element from stack with the help of algorithms. Okay, thank you.